I don't like spiders. Ooh, Sky, that's so original. Shut up, I don't care. They have too many legs and it's not normal. Like 4 legs and under, that's fine, you're cool. 6 legs, you're kind of pushing it. 8, you're just being greedy. Like, why do you need that many legs? It's like, that's not normal. Get away from me. To be clear, I don't have arachnophobia or anything. I just don't like the way they look, or the way they move, or the way they like generally exist near me. I can be in the same room as them, I'm just not gonna be very happy about it. And neither is the spider probably by the end of it, to be fair. One of my best friends of like over 10 years really wants to move to Australia, and I was like, girl, if you go there, I will just never visit you. We will just never see each other again. So to put my relationship with spiders into perspective for you, a couple nights ago, I was up kind of late doing work or whatever, and I go to the bathroom to like get ready for bed, and I'm like washing my hands, and I just feel like this presence from behind me. And sure enough, I turn around, there's this 8-legged creature on the wall, and it's right next to the door, and it's like 2 AM, and I'm not as composed as I usually am. Usually, you know, I'm a pretty composed human being, but not at 2 AM. So I can't call for anyone to help me because it's 2 AM and everyone else in my family is sane and asleep. So, and it was right next to the door, and I didn't want to, you know, walk past it because, you know, what if it eats me or something? You never know. So I decide to just start throwing things at it. You know, nothing fragile or anything that'll make a noise, but like, you know, empty toilet rolls and whatever I can get my hands on. And I'm missing like every single shot. I'm giving it like my all, and the spider is just sitting there, not moving at all. It's just sitting there taunting me. I am literally losing a fight against a motionless insect. And then, to make matters worse, suddenly just all the lights go out. There's a power cut. Now it's me and the spider in the dark, and I can't see anything. And somehow I do manage to like stumble my way back into my room. I do not get eaten, so that's nice. So yeah, very cool. I was very brave and cool. A few years ago during COVID, my mum and my brother, I guess they got bored, and they decided to entertain themselves at my expense by hiding plastic spiders around the house to scare me. For context, one of them was like this small, spindly Halloween decoration that actually looked pretty real from like far away. And then the other one was this comically large tarantula thing, which still made me jump every time I saw it, so that's nice. And I'd find them in the bathroom, in my bedroom, in my school bag, because this was a part of COVID where you could go to school if you go to school, but like no one else can go anywhere. And then one night I'm standing over my bed and I just think, I bet they put one under my covers. And I peel back the sheets and they did! And I still jumped! And it was that stupid tarantula too. But do you know what the worst part of this whole situation was? My mum and my brother are the only 2 other people in my household that are also afraid of spiders. They are literally the last 2 people here that have any right to do this to me. But anyway, despite what the first story of the video suggested, I'm actually usually a lot better adjusted when it comes to spiders these days, most of the time. No one's perfect. 3 years at uni meant there was no one to call for help when an unwanted beast came into my room, so I just had to live with it. And after a while, that did kind of make them a little easier to deal with. And also when I was at uni, I got really into the Children of Time series, which is a really weird book series to read for someone who doesn't like spiders. But I love speculative evolution, so it was like right up my alley. And I loved it so much, and I started naming like the spiders in my room after the spiders in the book, and that actually kind of helped. A little bit, maybe like 1%. It made me like 1% less afraid of the spiders. It's a really good book, by the way. You should read it. So, moral of the story, spiders suck. Subscribe if you agree. Okay, that was dumb. Sorry. Thank you for watching. Bye!